Hi guys, it's Andy from Man City Fan TV. This is post-match reaction. Manchester City 3, Fulham 0. So Ray, thoughts on the game today?
I think we had a pretty good first half. For me, it was the first time this season that it felt like last season. The way we were playing, where we were cutting Fulham apart, pouncing on their mistakes, making them make mistakes. I think they were a bit naive at the back so early on in the game. You can't play that way against City, and if you do try and play that way against City, you've got to make no errors. They were making errors. We got that early goal, put us even more on the front foot. So the first half, I don't think you can really complain. It's harsh to say disappointment, because we only scored 2 goals. We should really have had 4 or 5. Sane was excellent. David Silva, brilliant. Bernardo Silva, even better than the two of them. He did some great touches. I think there was one where he was juggling the ball on his head and knocking. That would have been great if he hadn't lost the ball at the end. The way he was getting past defenders who were diving in, fantastic. I wish Sane had the same courage that Bernardo shows sometimes when defenders are coming diving in. But Sterling and Aguero looked busy, and Sterling, I think he created a few opportunities. It's a shame we couldn't put it away. Second half, I think losing Aguero to the injury, I think that's apparently stopped Phil Foden coming on for a few minutes in the game, because we had to take Aguero off. I still would have liked to see Foden play, but you could see it as the second half wore on. It's like we'd accepted that we weren't going to score any more goals. We didn't need to. We've got Kyle Walker playing at left back. I think he did quite well. A couple of good passes. He looked quite comfortable, to be honest. Fernandinho playing right back. I think by then it was too easy. Fulham did start to come back into it, but when you're 3-0 down, 10 minutes to go, it's too late to really do much. And we held out, and it was good to get a clean sheet. 3-0 sounds very comfortable and very easy. To be honest, overall, it probably was. There's still a lot more to come from City. The first half performance, I was saying at half time, I could really see us scoring 5 or 6. And but you can see them obviously looking at Leon coming up.
It looked like that today. It looked like the second half in particular. It was like they looked like they were saving themselves for Wednesday night. I mean, it was a big drop off from the first half where they were brilliant. Second half, it looked like they 4 or 5 extra passes all the time rather than going for it.
The fact they brought Mahrez on, he didn't do much for me at all. There was that lack of energy, lack of dare I say, desire to want to score more goals. If we needed to score, I think we'd have obviously stepped it up. But for the first half performance, I would have said 3 out of 5 in terms of gears, let's say, because we could have still got at it much more, and we dropped a gear definitely in the second half.
Do you think we're going to see quite a lot of that this season? Because I don't know, it just seems that there's something a little bit different this season, whereby players seem to be saving themselves. Now, I think the start has obviously come whereby players I don't think have been fully 100% match fit and up to speed, but today, after that first half, we were incredible the first half, but then second half, it just looked like players were, I don't know.
Tired. I mean, I think Pep in his press conference has said last 10-15 minutes, people are tired, players are a bit tired. You'd have hoped after the international break, and some of our players, especially the Brazilian ones, Argentinian ones, and Raheem Sterling, got more time off because they didn't go anywhere, or just went a few days on holiday, or whatever they were up to. They weren't out there playing competitive football for the countries and travelling many thousands of miles to do so. So you'd have hoped that they'd had more energy. But I think it's also only natural to drop off a little bit when you're 3-0 up and, quite frankly, coasting a game. You're not going to be generally as sharp as you would normally be. Your passes might not be as incisive. You might try the odd flick too many that you probably wouldn't have done. So it's hard to, it's difficult. You don't want to go and blame and complain and criticise too much, because hey, at the end of the day we won 3-0. You just feel there's more there. There's a lot more there. There's a lot more we could have given, we didn't give. Lyon is going to be a tough game on Wednesday, make no bones about that. So I can see why we could easily step off the pace towards the end and say, look, you know, there's no way Fulham coming back from 3-0. If we let one goal in, does it really matter? So I can understand a bit better why we'd cool down. We wouldn't be as hot as we were in the first half.
So, last question, Wednesday night against Lyon. Sane in, Sane out.
Shake it all about. Yeah. Sane's got... the formation today was what brought us success last season.
How good was Delph today?
Delph was unbelievable. We discussed it in at half time. He made 2 unbelievable recovery tackles. You said Mendy wouldn't have made any. I'd said Mendy would have made 1 because of his pace, but he'd have also been caught out of position. And he did a great one in the second half where, I mean, I was watching it, I thought he's not going to make that. He's not got the legs, he's not got the pace, and he made it. He just got there in time to tackle the winger. So he was awesome, and it's really tough. I'm in turmoil inside because you saw what was done last season with Delph and Sane on the wing, and but you've also seen this season what Mendy can bring. And I'm torn. You can't have Mendy and Sane. It's just not working right now. And you just feel when you see Delph and Sane, you think, sure, that's got to be the way to go. But we also love Mendy. So as I said, I'm torn inside. How'd you go? How'd you do it? I just don't know. There's a solution, but believe me, I have no idea what that solution is. How are you going to get the best out of those players?
Do we play Sane on the right? Do we squeeze him in?
I don't see how you can not play Sane after that performance today. Whether you put Sane on the right, Sterling on the left, and keep Mendy coming forward, I don't know. But for me, he's undroppable after that.
Okay, so we'll see you at the Etihad on Wednesday against Lyon. This is Andy and Ray from Man City Fan TV. We'll see you soon.
See you guys.